Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and I am proud to bring you Pink Science. Haha! Let's go. Pink Science will bring us the mech suit, which will make our lives easier. It will also bring us lots and lots of EM plants here. Oh, huh? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy this one because modules. We want to get the better modules here. And this is going to be making Pink Science. Why did I copy the wrong thing? Or even more worse. Okay, that's not a wording. Don't use that. Like if you're learning English watching my videos, don't say that. That was just bad. Yeah, we need to make this have modules as well, because it needs holmium solution. So we need to do that properly. So we're going to copy these and we're going to go to map mode and copy them this way. And then probably, wait, can we make pink solution in an EM plant? No. Okay. But we need a foundry to do some like multiplication of that, I think. What we can do here though is we can put in productivity modules in these guys, I think. So we'll just have to bite the bullet on the energy crisis here, but otherwise should be okay. We're not going to bother with the productivity on ice. We have tons of ice. We're just literally deleting ice. Okay, so yeah, those are getting quality. We do need the quantity here. And then these guys get efficiency. There we go. Efficiency somewhere. God. Okay, good. Remember, you almost never need speed, and we certainly can't afford it with the energy cost that comes with speed modules. At the moment, we really just need productivity, because that's like magical stuff, magical extra stuff. And then we need the efficiency because of lack of electricity. This is getting there. We are making some accumulators somewhere. We probably need more makers. Let me find... Okay, it looks like we only have one? Really? Huh. Accumulators. We've got 2 up here. Okay, there are 2 up there. But anyway, I think what I want to do is let's copy this and then move it down here, or place additional ones down here, just so they're a little bit closer and they can make enough stuff. So I will upgrade the thingies so they can use more modules. And then I want to, I think I guess we could start making quality. Maybe? Sure, why not? Okay, there we go. So we can start making quality here. I'm just gonna let it... You know what? Let's connect it to the global thingy. And we'll do accumulators. If normal accumulators, less than, say, 200. Or maybe we do like 500. This is for science, remember. This is not for other things. Did I do the wrong inserter? Oh my god. Okay, copy, paste that onto the inserting inserter. This one we want to unconnect. So copy, paste, paste, paste. Yay. So it's, again, looking to the skies, our Wi-Fi network, and not a circuit, a physical circuit. Okay, so they're going to get some quality things. So eventually we'll get some quality accumulators. Yeah, and there you go. I had a really interesting question the other day. Like, hey, do you use Nauvis or Vulcanus for making quality stuff? The answer to that is, or no, it was a ship to make quality stuff from asteroids. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's always Fulgora. Fulgora is the easiest way to make quality because there's so many steps to get quality. And we'll talk about steps more later. At the moment, we don't actually have much quality unlocked. We only have, if we look at it, We only have green and blue. We haven't even unlocked the other steps yet. So, yeah, you always do quality on Fulgora. That's the easiest way to get your mech suit, the legendary mech suit, and all of the components. So, yeah, that's the answer to that question. And by the way, I do read all of your comments. Sometimes I don't respond with words. I'll just put a heart, but you know it's me. I mean, I'm the only one who does comments on my channel. I don't have any helpers or anything like that, so it's all me. So, okay, what else do we want to do here? So, on my list of stuff... Oh, wow, look at this. Ooh. Wow, but this is like nothing compared to 84 million or 100 million over here and there. What I want to do is I would really like to make a double-tracked highway system for trains to go places, because having single lines everywhere isn't great. And I want that to connect into several depots in the main base where we can make even more scrap stuff. Okay. Because I don't know how limited we are. It looks like we're doing okay. I think the main limitation is going to be the holmium fluid, honestly. Oh, no, it's not. It's apparently something else. What are we lacking here? Oh, we have new problems. Okay, so somehow this got connected to heavy oil. Okay. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So this is most definitely not heavy oil. We need to disassociate ourselves from this. This is supposed to be red fluid as well. Oh my god. All right, let's delete all of these. Okay. This red fluid... Oh! How did I even do this? Oh my god, these... Oh no! Oh, these all got turned because I copied from another thingy, I think? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I copied the modules. Oh boy, that's fun. Alright, get rid of this. This is supposed to be heavy oil. And this is supposed to be light oil. But I think in the machines, it's mixing them. Alright, and then we're going to mirror some of these. This could be H. Okay. Alright. So that's a thing. Now then, this light pink fluid is also supposed to be light pink fluid here. Oh man, this is a bad mess, man. This is just dumb. Okay, rotate this. No. No. Okay, that's supposed to be there. Right. Okay, good. See, can I copy this and just paste it so it's easier? Yes, I can. Okay, good. But the top one is supposed to be dark pink. Oh, this is not supposed to be light pink. Okay. It's supposed to be dark pink. That goes into that dark pink. And also into this pink here. Okay, good. And then light pink is here and here. Oh, no. It's these EM machines. I apologize. I'm not used to them doing this to me. Why is there heavy here? This is a mess and a half. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do this. Okay. Yay. Now, I think we got everything connected. Ha! That was a fluid mismatch for sure. Should I call it a mix match? I don't know. Fluid mix match. Yeah, fluid hell, basically. It's fine, though. Don't worry. So, this is good. This is quite good. I am actually tempted to make, like, a visual, like, representation of how much fluid we have. I'm kind of thinking that might be a good idea. We don't even have a tank for pink fluid. Maybe we should put one in. I think we do that. I think we put in a tank for pink fluid here. And then we can tell. Let's make a display for this. So let's see. How much does a fluid tank hold? It can hold, I think it's 25,000. It doesn't even show us here on the tooltip. What the heck? Game. Why? 25,000. So what I want to do, I'm going to make a little display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to do little thingies here. Little circuit connections. And I'm going to do a thing here. So enable and use colors. Color mapping. Oh my god. I wonder if that would work the way I want it to work. Let's see if it works. So if I want to do, let's see, what fluids do we have here? We have pink that we're making. We have water. I guess water is a good one to start out with because we know what it is. And we know we should always have a large amount. So if greater than 5,000, then the first one's going to light up, okay? Let me just copy, paste all of these. So if it's greater than 10,000, okay, and then this one's going to be 15,000, okay, and then the next one 20,000, and then the next one is 25,000. Okay, if it's, this one should be greater than or equal to, yeah, there we go, because it's going to be like 25,000. Actually, you know what? We should do it as like 24,500, right? I think that's what we should do. And I'm going to change them all to greater than or equal to. Yeah. So they should all light up if it has 25,000 in there. So we're going to test these color modes. I've never seen these. These seem to be new features, which is great. We like new things. New things are great. All right, we're going to put this power pole so we can see it clearly. All right, and then we connect the power pole to different tanks that we want to talk to. Here, we can do this to that. That's fine. We don't care about heavy oil because that's infinite. That's in the sea. Do we care? We might care about light oil. So let's do, we have a light oil tank over here. Maybe we look from here. That's a good idea. Let's connect that to here. Okay, and then we have to have it travel along this way. That's fine. Actually, instead of there, let's just have it go there, please, and then connect to the lights. Okay, and then I'm going to get a substation to illuminate these lights, or, well, provide power, basically. There we are. So they didn't use the color that I wanted. Color mapping. I wanted it to do the water, but it looks like it's based on maybe all of them that are coming in. Maybe we just do a regular RGB to be blue. Can I do that? No, that's going black. That's not good. What? Okay, colors provided by a single hex encoded RGB value should be from, oh my god. I don't know those values. This is like, it's, oh no, that's a hex value. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still too many digits. A hex value is 6 digits, not like a million. That's like a 500,000. Can I do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe this works. Let's try this. So this is water. Water. This is an interesting way of doing this. So this is my first time doing this, by the way. So just, I hope you will be patient. Okay. It's quite weird. I'll take it though. It's fine. Okay, so that's water. That should always be at the top. Okay. So then we want to do, this one will be light oil. And light oil. Okay. So we're going to connect these together because only the first one is getting signal, right, by the way. Okay, that doesn't work at all. Okay, maybe we do color components or something. Red. I don't understand this. I don't understand why this is a thing. Like, why can I not just separate it by giving it a hex code? I don't get this at all. It used to be so simple and so nice, and now it's so damn complicated, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, that's black. White and it's black. Red and it's black. Blue and it's blue. Green and it's black. What the actual hell? This is so bad. This is terrible. This doesn't even make sense. Oh my god. It used to be you could specify a color or use a signal, and now you can't even use a signal for this because there's no place to put in a number here. So this was supposed to be that, and it does nothing. It's giving us black. If I do nothing, it should turn white, I guess. Nope, it doesn't do that either. Because in some ways, some modes it's additive, some it's subtractive. But this just doesn't make any sense. Help. Help. This, look, it's not doing anything. It's giving us black. I don't know. Does any of these, anything other, so we've only gotten blue and black out of any items. Any of them. Oh god. This is just, this is so bad. I wanted to do the representative color of what they were, but it doesn't seem to be working at all. We can make it go white. What if we did this? If we did this, oh, okay. We're trying to match the yellowy color of the fluid there. That's about right. I think that's good. So 166 and 124. Okay. Actually, I think it's faster just to do this. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And then change the numbers instead. So this is 10,000. And this is 15,000. And this is 20,000. Oops. And this is 25,000. Okay. This is a nightmare and a half, man. I think we can keep the blue, but yeah, this is a mess, man. This is not what you would expect, and it's not good either. I don't think it's good at all. Now then, the next fluid that we can look at here. So electrolytes are this kind of dark pink color. So let me just do this. You know what? I'll do this off camera and I'll come back. All right, so I made these guys. I actually had to go into my paint program to get the color for this and just do an eyedropper and figure out the codes because it was very complicated. I wish that this was an actual eyedropper that you could just eyedrop any image on the screen. I wonder how hard that would be to do for the devs. Probably child's play is what I would guess because they're like awesome. So anyway, it turns out we have no of this. Well, not 5,000 anyway. And almost nothing. Well, I mean, yeah, nothing of the pink either. So when we look at focusing on expanding the factory, these are the things that we kind of need to look at or toward. Now then, I would like to make some things, mainly rockets. Maybe we put the rockets here-ish. These are kind of close to here. We can make the rocket fuel kind of come up this way to kind of make it closer to here. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Maybe we put the rockets up here. All right, let's do rockets. Let's start off with a rocket silo. Again, I'm in goddess mode. Press M for goddess mode. There we go, rocket silo. So we'll start here. And then we will put in our handy dandy, you know, rocket parts requesters. We're just going to do this via via bots and not with belts. So we're going to start off with what we need here. We do need rocket fuel. So we'll do like, I don't know, 100. Actually, what we can do is like 80 because we're going to have productivity modules in here. Actually, let's put them in right now. Put in the productivity modules. We need productivity 2 in here. And that'll give us quite a lot of productivity. So 80 of those, and then what else are we going to get? Actually, what we should do is something like call this rocket parts fuel. Okay. And then the next one will be rocket parts. What do they need, actually? They need, yes, blue chips and then low density structures. Okay. Rocket parts, low density structures. I should have copied that. LDS. Okay. And again, we'll do like 80 of those. Because with the productivity, we should be able to get, you know, enough. 80. And then this one will be rocket parts, blue chips. Blue. Oh, yes. And I have been advised on how to change the name. It is thoroughly non-intuitive. It's terrible. You're supposed to like, when you, either, is it control click or control click here or something? I don't know where you're supposed to control click this. Or is it here? I don't know. There's somewhere where you're supposed to be. Maybe it's here. No, it's not there. I don't know where it is. Ah! They said when you open it, then you're supposed to control click it. And it's not opening a different dialogue for me. So I'm kind of confused about this. Anyway, whatever it is, it's still totally esoteric. Obviously, it just doesn't even work. So, okay, let's do a power pole here. I'm going to copy this. These will be our rocket makers. I might have turned off rocket making, so I need to check that out. Actually, I shouldn't have. Or not rocket making, but this making. So we're short of electric engines. All right, that's a problem. I think we can, in our bot workshop, wherever we put that, is here. Yes, what we can do in the bot workshop is harvest the electric engines. Ah, yes, it's not getting... What is it not getting? It's not making these. We're lacking... Really? Oh my god, that's bad. That's just plain dumb, man. Okay, when I truncated the assembly, apparently I forgot to actually... a light got in the way, so sad times. Anyway, that should get fixed soon. But what we can do is... let's see. There's also something very wrong here. I think it's this. All right, we've got to go clean that up because that's not going to work. So what happened is also, again, there was a stop in part of the assembly line where we didn't need pipes anymore. And so the pipes kept going along the entire line, which is not great. I think it's here we can stop this, and then we clear the pipes. Can I clear them? Like, no. I just have to suck them all up. There we go. Okay, and then we'll make more gears and stuff. What do these need? They don't need gears. Okay, so they just need to pass on the engines, and then these guys get the engines, and they get the batteries and all the other crap over there. Yes, perfect, fine. I forgot about those little gaps that were definitely needed. Okay, so I think what we do is we make just another assembly here just for electric engines for the rocket parts because, or no, well, we don't need that many, do we? Not really. So what I'm going to do is be sneaky here and do a, well, we can maybe move that one there. Maybe. Yes, okay. All right, and then I'll sneakily, we'll take half of the engine units and put them in a box. Up to like this many. Because we're not going to need them forever. We're just going to need them for a short time. Also, since we are lacking electricity somewhat, I don't know if we still are. We don't seem to have come to any blackouts recently, so it seems okay. All right, let's see. These guys take a tiny bit to make these bits. I can also speed this up by just putting in better machines. So we can do this. And we'll add extra modules here. Yeah, this is fun. Yay. Okay. Can we use our... We can probably do this. Upgrade planner, which doesn't exist anymore. Yay. Okay, from... I think we do from nothing to... The problem with this is I think it's going to turn all of them... Yeah, it's going to turn all into efficiency. So the upgrade planner mod is actually better for this because you can specify how many modules you want. Not just like, oh yeah, turn nothing into something, you know? So, yeah. Upgrade planner mod still wins over the vanilla. I don't know, and I brought this up when the changes were made, and I was, no, it has the same functionality. No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. So, sad times, but yeah. I can put in a suggestion maybe on the suggestions area. Yeah, I might do that. So, we're trying to get those electric engines going. So, and we're trying to get these rocket things made. We are getting some things here. We are not making the rocket fuel, so that's a priority. Let me go ahead and make this rocket fuel. Yes, we were going to make it here, I think. Yeah. So we have the solid fuel already. That is already easy. Done. I think what I want to do is make an assembly here that is... Oh my god, this is just a mess and a half. Let's put this off to the side so that it's not in the way of everything. Okay. So let's see. If we... Oh my god, we have some pink! Wow! That's meant to be this pink. It's not as dark. I probably should get the hex code from my... Not hex code, but the RGB code from my paint program. All right, Nauvis. Here we go. This is what we need for a thing. So let's copy all of this. And we can just do variations if we want. Can chuck this like up here. Okay, very nice. And some more here if we want to. Yay. Solid fuel coming from this direction. That's perfect. Let's put in you. And a box. Requesting regular solid fuel so it doesn't get trashed. Let's put in like 200 here. And then this can extend and we get a box full of rocket fuel. Now we're going to not limit that because we don't care about limiting it. I'm going to put in our nice assemblers because we deserve it. Do we care? I don't think we actually care about productivity because we have infinite oil, so it's not a problem. So copy there, paste, rotate, then copy the pair, and then expand. Okay, oopsies. I forgot. It's a different building, so you have to force place. There. Force place and force place. Okay, yay. Very good. Nothing is in the lightning zone. These guys just need a tiny bit of power. And we are good to go. This is fantastic. Well, almost good. We do still need the oil to come in. Where can we make that happen? Maybe here. So we get this, and we go like this. Ooh, it works. Nice. Perfect. Oh, that was working absolutely perfectly. So now Get this stuff to come in. This is still waiting on deliveries. So eventually this should fill up and we should be able to make as much as we can. And then we'll start building rockets. Hooray. How are we doing on engines? I think we had 20 before. We have 57 now. That's good. That's something. Yay. Very yay. I'm excited we have a little bit of fluid here. That's great. We almost have the second thing going. What else do we need? Science. How much do we have of science? We have a bit. That's a bit. It's, how much does it say? 1,000 science. I think we should start shipping it. So I think on Fulgora, we should do a thing of, let's do custom minimum payload of 1,000. Okay. And then, yes, we need, of course, we need the rocket silo to be up and actually running to get these things into the sky. Okay. And then we're going to do add weight condition of, I think, time passed and like, I don't know, 120. So we'll have it wait for 2 minutes for stuff. And then it's going to go back. So the only thing it's getting on Nauvis is the flying robot frame. Soon this is just going to be a science ship going back and forth. Now, how are we doing on the Enterprise? Oh my god, it's actually making stuff. Holy fuzzy cats. Let's look at the next stage of this and see what we can add. Okay. Where is it? Ships. Oh. I think someone is smoking down on the sidewalk because I smell smoke in my apartment. Oh my god. I finally finished one of my cat screens. Okay, we don't have the furnaces, so this is all we can do. Can only do the Enterprise right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, let's add a section for a Vulcanus 2, no wait, no, it's Vulcanus, what? Planet Starter Vulcanus, this one. And let's load this ship with all the stuff we need. Look at the Enterprise, has so much more space. So this ship will go to Vulcanus and get stuff. Let's look at the space map. I don't know if I've ever shown this on this playthrough. So currently we're only going to Fulgora here, but we need to go to Vulcanus as well. So I think we can even, I usually use one ship for Fulgora, Nauvis, Vulcanus, Nauvis, because to be honest, the science doesn't produce that fast. So, you know, you don't need a ship per planet, but you can. Since we're building the Enterprise might become Fulgora, Nauvis, Vulcanus, Nauvis, and then the little ship, our Borg ship, might be Nauvis Gleba. But I also have a special ship for Nauvis Gleba, which is called the Calcite Cruiser, which makes calcite, which is a material we're going to need on Nauvis and Gleba later, but it's not right now. Anyway, we're going to load that ship right now, and we'll send it off. Well, we can reconfigure our ships later. It's not a problem as to, you know, where they're going and all that kind of stuff. I'm really excited that we're making rocket components. So right now, we actually have loaded a lot of stuff into each of these things. This is fantastic. Now, I want to check on how much LDS do we have? I think probably, I don't know how much we have. Are we sending a signal? How much are we getting? We have 500 over. Okay. So we have tons of that. I think we're lacking bots. No, we have bots. Okay, so why are these not, do they have enough? No. Oh yeah, they do have enough. I just misread it. I was on the whole like, rocket fuel only 20, and I'm like, wait, there's not enough stacks here, but I didn't look at the numbers on the stacks. So, all right, this is great. This is actually great. Now, since we have plenty of bots, the amount of engines in our, where did we put this thing? Oh, it's all the way down here, of course. So the amount of engines should be, wait, what? Oh, it's trying to make 1,000 bots, of course. Oh boy. Okay. So what I want to do here, I'm going to be sneaky. We're just going to be sneaky. So we send all the engines to the production over there. We got to remember we're doing this, by the way. Because, yeah, we want to get all the engines for stuff. Now that we're getting... we're going to get science. We really want to figure out what we can research next. We've got the mech armor. That's 5,000 science. But I think maybe... ooh, quality 3 is 2,000. Personal batteries, personal roboports. Those are nice. What do we need on Vulcanus? Probably... well, basically the suit. You know, that is a thing. Processing unit productivity. Oh, that is so sexy. I think mech armor is what we need to go for. Let's look at the power at the moment. Okay, so we are actually not suffering on power, okay? Right now. We're okay. Even with all the productivity. Well, I don't know, actually, do we have that productivity? We do! Oh my god, it's inside the machines. Most of it is. I don't think a couple of missing modules is going to affect the power too much. So we don't technically need the lightning rods right now. So let's be naughty and let's... Oops, press T. Okay, let's go for the power, the mech armor next. Once we get the science to Nauvis, that's what we're going to do. All right, let's look at our Nauvis factory. And we want to find our this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, we already have it set up. We have a belt set up for pink science to come back home. Yeah, this is great. This is so great. Also, let's expand this. We're going to need the expansion for Promethium farming. And probably the box is at its limit, so let's go. Let's put stuff in. We need it. Let's go. Sometimes you have to like add little dribs and drabs here to keep the factory producing and doing stuff. After physical projectile damage, let's get more... I think we want... I want more physical projectile damage, actually. Let's see how much we can get. Oh, it's only yellow science. Okay, so this is not like... It's not requiring pink science at all. So... I'm not sure if that actually worked. I don't know if that... Is that a thing? Can I do that? No, it doesn't show the next one, so I'm guessing that's what we do. Okay. Anyway, yeah, things are going tickety-boo, as the Brits say. How are we doing? Are we ready almost? How many do we need? 200! Ah, no. You know what? All right. This makes me feel like let's build another engine area maker thing. Because I feel like this is going to take forever. Or we could import them from Nauvis. That's an idea. We could do that. We could just do that. It's very cheaty, I feel. But yeah, it's fine. Engines? I wonder how many there are. Okay, I don't know. Let's get like 600. And then we can accept partial shipments in like 200s. So what's the rocket capacity? Is 400. Oh, okay. So let's ask for 800 in that case. I don't know how many are on the planet. Where is it going? It's going to Fulgora now. I feel like let's go back to Nauvis because there's no point in going to Fulgora at the moment. We really just need these engines. We are actually very full on all of these materials. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole section here. Actually, we need to get all of like this whole thing. And that, not the pipes. Okay, there we go. So let's do this here. I'm going to expand this whole thing. We're going to expand this area here. And basically add more. So copy this. Oh. And then copy it again. Come on, brain. You can do better. Jesus. Okay. Ah, and we're gonna have way too many lightning rods. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And we do need actually another lightning rod here. But now we can put in these guys. Okay. Yes. And this needs to go actually. So let's copy this again. Nope. God, I don't know what's going on with my hand and the keys here. It's really not great. Okay. So we need these guys to go. Oh my god. Okay, these are all connected. Let's just connect them and make sure that they're all connected. Okay. Let's get this and lightning rod up here. There we are. Okay, very good. So this is gonna make stuff. And maybe what we do is also we put in quality in these guys instead of thingies. Like these guys especially need quality. Let's see. Let's make quality here. We'll do one of those. Let's do a double. Okay, copy, paste, rotate. Okay, so then we'll copy this. These are 1-to-1. The engines are 1-to-1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. So we need to have 8 of these. So let's just copy this again. Put it down there. Okay, good. So then we'll have an engine catcher here. Put that here. Okay, very good. Power, and do we care how many engines there are? No, because we're deleting materials anyway. We are just fine with this. So I think what we can do here is we can extend this, and then we can keep making bots, because we are making tons and tons of engines with this this array down here. So that should work quite nicely. The yay is real. The yay is real. So how are you doing, Borg? How you doing? You at Nauvis? You're at Nauvis. You're asking for a lot of engines here. There's 400 left on the planet. We got quite a few. Nice. Wow. All right, we have 572 of 800. Fantastic. I think we don't do a custom minimum payload on this. I think we just do the thing. On the way, 228. Wow, and it's ticking up quite beautifully there. All right, nice. Actually, if we have 572, it's not going to send us a full rocket. This is annoying. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's just take it to Fulgora. We'll just take it to Fulgora. How's the Enterprise doing? Are we loading stuff? Oh god, it's like mostly loaded. This is fantastic. Wow. I am well pleased. This is good. This is very good. All right. Keeps Nauvis running, man, you know? Like, we got all of these. These have been sitting idle for too long. We did start making the Enterprise. I forgot about loading the ship for Vulcanus. So that's actually quite important. And it takes a very long time. But look at our belts. They're totally full, which means, guess what? That we can make more silos. So let's just do that. Let's go for it. Let's go, man. We can send them all out into the world. Sometimes I also like curve the belt and bring them back around. I think that might be a good idea. So if we copy this whole thing, which seems like a lot, and then we put it back here, I want to align it like there. Is that aligned? hard to tell. That's aligned, I think. The roboports are not aligned, but that's not important. They're off center from the... Oh, no. Is that right? Yes, it is right. Okay, cool. So then out here, we just... Excuse me. Okay. We just make a little curve here. Also, this may be too many to add at once, but as you can see, I don't actually care. Do these cover... They do actually cover these... No, they don't. They don't cover this, so we do actually need the roboports up there as well. So there we go. We have a little track. Yay. We probably can't support that many, to be honest, but it'll give us... So basically, we're storing up rockets here. It's kind of like belt storage, you know, the concept I complained about. No, I explained about is what I meant. I explained about in a previous episode where, like, see how much stuff we're storing on the belts? All of this is stored. And what we're doing in these is we're storing rockets. We're storing rockets for whenever a ship comes by, and there's going to be a lot of ships coming by. So might as well store as many as we can, because if we look at the production on Nauvis, you'll see over the past 10 hours, look at this. These areas are when we've been basically on Fulgora doing stuff, and we just didn't come back to stuff, you know? So we want to keep the production high. Why not? Let's keep on going. Let's make this factory run. Granted, it does use resources, but we got plenty of resources. I mean, none of our mines is running out. Look at this. This is great. I mean, we do have a couple on the edges, but that's expected. We do need to keep putting down miners in places. Actually, what we can do is harvest these used ones, or empty ones is a better way of saying it. And the bots will take them and put them out here. If there are bots in this network. I'm not sure that there are, actually. Ah, yeah, this is one of those that we did without bots. Oh! Dude! I forgot to finish this thing. Oh, no. All right, so, yeah, I think we were going to put this in as a, yeah, okay. You know what I want to do? I want to get I have a blueprint for this. This is very useful. It's spaced roboports, okay? So what this does is it gives you exactly spaced roboports to where you need them to be. So I'm going to do one like here. Okay, and then we need one connecting that one and that one, I think, but we need to wait until we put that one in to actually get this going. So this needs to go there. Okay. We also need to double track this, because this is just a mess and a half right now. It's not great. Okay. And this needs to be like... Okay, there we go. There we go. So we have signals and stuff there. Okay, yay. All right, great. And we'll get the rest of this as we get these roboports placed here and getting that going. This is going to take a tiny bit, but they'll place them down. Don't worry, it will be fine. Some stuff in Factorio, when you're working from other planets, it's kind of like you got to wait for it to happen, you know? So anyway, let's oh wow, we have a rocket already. Check it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, it's stopped at Fulgora. We're asking for this. We need to make sure that this silo is saying yes to automatic. There we go. Copy, paste, paste, paste. I want them all to be automatic at the moment. So the first thing it's sending, EM plants. Let's go. This is going to completely transform Nauvis, okay? Because life is better with EM plants. Native 50% productivity on chips. All chips, modules, and belts. It's great. No, wait, belts are made in the foundry. Never mind. But let's look at if we look at a foundry, or an EM plant, sorry, not a foundry. EM plants, what they can make. Power poles, yay. I never use them for power poles, but they can make modules at 50% productivity. That's crazy. Actually, you know what? We're going to design a blueprint because I don't have one yet for modules with EM plants. So this will be great. Okay, and then we have all the chips that are fit to print. We got the Fulgora stuff, of course. This is discharge defense, which we never use. And then it can also produce these. Oh no, those are parameters. Never mind. I was like, yeah, it can print weird little purple chips. No, but modules, this is crazy good. Like, this is amazing, right? It's just amazing. And beacons are good too. They're kind of expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, right. So now we have a lot of the stuff done that I wanted to get done. We didn't do the trains, and that was intentional because I don't want to do trains at the moment. How are we doing on the Borg ship? Did we get stuff? We got EM plants. Oh, no. Ah, no. Oh, can you go back to Fulgora, please, and pick up some science, please? I really want the science to get up here. We really want the science. Yeah. Okay. It'll be fine. I really want it to get the science. What we can do for science also is get buffer boxes. At least I think we can. Let me try to do this. I think we can, if we do a buffer box here that requests science, then it'll you know, help us in the long run. Say 2000 science. And so these should be able to request from buffer boxes, I think. We'll see. So do we have a ship in orbit? Yes, we do. We are not enough to fill one rocket. Really? I'm pretty sure there are. There are. Available on planet. Okay, I just want it to stop for a moment here. So they are getting here. So why are you not requesting it? Hello, please. This rocket is not ready. Oh, they're not ready. Of course. Right. So one thing we can do is do speed modules, but I think it's better to just do more rocket things. And the speed modules we'd put in with beacons, not in the native thingy, because we want to have as much productivity as possible. At the moment, all we can get here is 24% productivity. So that's good. Okay, here's our rocket. First one, it is going to get some... Oh, it's taking EM plants. Oh my god, that's funny. I'll also put in some EM plants, I think, here. Just to keep them nearer, so the bots have shorter range. We're going to do something else as well, which is we're going to put in a roboport right here. And this roboport is going to request to have Logibots. We're going to have like, I don't know, 150 just to pass stuff to the rockets. That's what the plan is now. So, yay. Okay. All right. It's keeping on working. Let's check also on... Oops. This. I want to check on more production. Wow, we're now needing steel. Ooh, okay. All right, that's confusing. Need 1,000 steel. Yeah, well, steel was a big problem early days. But what this tells me is maybe we need to build another recycling plant, like a huge thing like this, and get another train going. Maybe we have a train coming in here and just sending materials to a recycling plant. I kind of don't like that I built these recyclers downwards here. I think maybe I'll get rid of them, actually. I want to get rid of these. Yeah. I don't know why these are not working. Are they not in... Oh, they're not in a roboport network. Okay, that's why. Makes sense. There we go. Those should now work. And that way we can have like symmetrical-ish recycling plants here. So let's do that. Let's copy this set of plants here. Yes. I think this is what we need here. Yeah, Yeah, and then put them in here. Okay, don't want to go over the Roboport. We can stick them here, though. All right, I've got a force place. There we go. Okay, cool. And we have 3 of them in. Perfect. So I would love to have a train station here that feeds these guys, and maybe one down here or something, or maybe one up here. That would be great. Wow, wouldn't that be great? So we're going to copy the entire thing here. What is this? Oh, God, okay. I want to move this to be in line more with these things. That makes more sense to me. So I'm going to grab this train station here. And I'm going to shape it somewhat. So shift click. I'm going to take off these belts that we don't need. But this is what we do need. So we're going to create this. And then I'm going to have this probably coming in from the north. Let's leave space for a... Do we want it? We want to have space for the belt balancer. So that's probably going to be... I don't know. Let's put it like aligned there. Let me grab one of these ramps. So we need to have the ramp. Let's have the train coming in here. And then Control V. There we go. We can actually have the engine partly up the ramp. That is not an issue. So that's just fine if we do it this way. And then we get the rail. Now here, this is a good question. Do we want two-way rail? Probably. So I'm going to leave that for now. You know what I don't have? I don't actually have a two-way elevated rail blueprint at all. I think I need to make one. I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to take this. Let's go as straight as possible here. And then we're going to just go like this. And then I want to make this like a two-way elevated rail blueprint. I don't know how to actually... okay, let's do this. And then... Is that one, two... No. There. Okay. That's what we want. And then go there. And we delete this bit. Okay. Yes. Go away. Go away. Sorry. We apologize. And then the pillars are misaligned. Do we care? Probably not, I would guess. Anyway, let's put in... Oh, we can't put in signals yet? Oh, man. All right, well, let's let them build this bit here. Okay. Can they not build here? I don't think they can build here. Ah, deep oil ocean. Right. All right. Well, that's even more reasons to build this blueprint because it looks like we need to go up and around there. So let's get... Actually, we can probably add this as a blueprint. I feel like I should build this on Nauvis. This is probably a Nauvis thing. All right, Nauvis, you're going to build us a thing, please. We're going to build elevated rail. We're going to start off with pillars. Rail supports, sorry. There we go. Pillar. You go there. One. Ooh, I don't know how far apart this is. Is this 2 apart? I can't even tell. It's really difficult to tell. Okay, here we go. That's what we want. Yay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just copy this, because that's better. So that looks like 2, 1 space, 2 space, maybe? Hard to tell. I'm going to copy this all and do like maybe 3 lengths. And I want to put signals on here as well. Or maybe we just do 2 lengths, because on Fulgora, the oceans are quite iffy, to say the least. So let's let this get built. I'm going to cancel this. Probably skip that as well. Okay, because we need to go up through here, it appears. And then try to figure out whatever the heck's going on over there. Come on, bots. Can you place this, please? Hello? Why are there no rails? There's got to be rails. Oh, yeah, they're bringing rails. They're just slow. Bots are just feeling slow today. I relate, you know? I relate to slowness. Oh, my God. We got some EM things. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so go to Nauvis. Deliver. And then we're going to start on our our mech armor. Mech armor for the win, man. Let's go. So, things are going well, actually. Oh my god, I was so close to the train, I almost died. Oh my god. Holy fuzzy cats, man. Alright, Nauvis, have you fixed my rail yet? Almost. Almost, dudes. Almost. So I'm going to try to put these signals so that they're repeatable. Like this. Okay, on the same part of the pillar, basically. I'm going to copy this and say shift copy. We're going to put it in our quick rails book. Elevated rails. Straight. And of course, we don't have the ability to have power poles in here, so that's not a thing. We'll put in icons for this, because I always like to do that. Oh my god, I thought I ended the episode and I started a new one. Whoops. Apparently not. Oh my god. Alright. So elevated straight rails, now part of the book. Let's see where we can actually put them. I think we can put them... Look at this. This is naughty. This deep ocean doesn't actually connect there. I think they actually have to connect up here. That is really naughty. Oh boy. Might have to go through this entire area. Wow. That is a pain in my socks, I'll tell you what. So this probably is not even going to be straight. This is looking like it might have to just be really diagonal to connect up here. And then I don't even know if we can have... We probably need the parallel rail to be here, perhaps. If we do parallels. Oh my god, this is a mess and a half. All right, so we'll deal with the mess and a half in the next episode. I want to say a huge thank you to all of my patrons and supporters. Check out the links below if you want to support me financially. I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you like how much it has changed my life for the better. Just feeling like, you know, people are supporting me on Patreon, even though I'm really sick and I haven't been able to work. I still am not able to work, but I'm doing it anyway. It's really difficult, really hard. And I know a lot of you keep saying, oh yeah, don't push yourself, but yeah, it's just, you have to push yourself because it's, it doesn't work otherwise. I've tried it for 7 months and the doctors are not right in this instance. I might not be right either. I very much admit that, but I have to try something different because what they're telling me doesn't actually work. So, or not for me. It doesn't work for me. It might work for other people, and apparently it does, but not for me. I'm just weird. And that's okay. Being weird is fine. We like weird people, right? So anyway, huge thank you to everyone. I appreciate you being here. And I just want to say take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.